India is bidding to become only the fourth country to execute a controlled landing on the Moon with the successful launch Friday of its Chandrayaan-3 mission. Chandrayaan, which means moon vehicle in Sanskrit, blasted off from the Satish Dhawan Space Center at Sriharikota in southern Andhra Pradesh state at just after 2:30 p.m. local time, 5 a.m. ET. Crowds gathered at the Space Center to watch the history-making launch, and more than 1 million people tuned in to watch on YouTube. It's India's second attempt at a soft landing, after its previous effort with the Chandrayaan-2 in 2019 failed. Its first lunar probe, the Chandrayaan-1, orbited the Moon and was then deliberately crash-landed onto the lunar surface in 2008. Developed by the Indian Space Research Organisation ISRO, Chandrayaan-3 is comprised of a lander, propulsion module and rover. Its aim is to safely land on the lunar surface, collect data and conduct a series of scientific experiments to learn more about the Moon's composition. Only 3 other countries have achieved the complicated feat of soft landing a spacecraft on the Moon's surface: the United States, Russia and China. Indian engineers have been working on the launch for years. They are aiming to land Chandrayaan-3 near the challenging terrain of the Moon's unexplored South Pole. India's maiden lunar mission, Chandrayaan-1, discovered water molecules on the Moon's surface. 11 years later, the Chandrayaan-2 successfully entered lunar orbit, but its rover crash-landed on the Moon's surface. It too was supposed to explore the Moon's south pole. At the time, Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi hailed the engineers behind the mission despite the failure, promising to keep working on India's space program and ambitions. Just before Friday's launch, Modi said the day will always be etched in golden letters as far as India's space sector is concerned. This remarkable mission will carry the hopes and dreams of our nation, he said in a Twitter post. India has since spent about $75 million on its Chandrayaan-3 mission. Modi said the rocket will cover more than 300,000 kilometers, 186,411 miles, and reach the Moon in the coming weeks.